Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be going over part 11 of the warehouse design series, and in this part we're actually going to be taking a look at the truck parking lot and trailer parking lot. So I know in last part 10, we looked at associate parking lot and employee parking lot. In this part we are going to be looking at the truck parking lot. So it should be a pretty basic video. There's a couple things we have to look at and remember, but other than that, very basic, very straightforward. So with that being said, let's get into it. Real quick, before we get into the video, please consider subscribing to the channel. This helps me understand what videos you guys like, what videos you want to see more of. If you like this video, leave a like down below. If you want to see anything specifically done, leave it in the comments section below. I'm still working on a few videos for you guys from that. And if you want to help support the channel, there's a link down below as well. Alright, so let's get into this. And the first thing we want to look at right now, we're talking about trailer parking spaces going up to the dock doors, is how big is a trailer? So in the US, a typical trailer will be between 48 and 53 feet, and you're looking at a width of roughly 8.5 feet. So we need something that's going to stretch about that long, maybe a little bit longer, and at least that wide. So what I have up here is I have pre-made a parking spot, and the parking spot itself is going to be 6 inches right here between these two lines for the paint mark, and then the dimensions are actually going to be 60 foot, 8 inches, and then we are going to be 12 feet in width. So 60 foot 8 inches length, 12 feet in width, and that is what we are going to do for the parking spot for the trailer. Now, next thing we're going to do is actually add the trailer parking spaces. We're going to copy this. I'm going to take it in the middle, and I am just going to come down to each dock door and place the copied cell into the middle of the dock door. So I'm using the center snap mode feature, which can be found in the bottom toolbar. I'll actually link a video above that I have made that kind of showcases the snap mode. I think it's a pretty helpful video. If you want to watch it, take a second to look at it. But again, we're just using the center mode, and I'm going to hit all of these. And then what I'm actually going to do is bring them over here, and I'm going to take the same parking spot, and I'm going to rotate it. So we're just going to rotate this, and we are going to then bring it. We're going to copy it again, take the center point, and bring it over to our dock doors on this side of the building. And we're going to go from the wall, there, right there, right there, right there, right there, right there, and right there. And we're going to take that and actually delete this, and we'll delete this too. We're going to need this in a second, but as you can see here, now we have parking spaces for all the trailers, which will hopefully allow truckers to guide their trailers in to the dock doors a little bit easier. They're usually pretty good at doing it without the lines, but the lines are always helpful. Alright, so the next thing we're actually going to do is we are going to take this parking spot, quote-unquote parking spot again, and we're going to bring it down to the emergency exits. And once we bring them to the emergency exits, since they're not a parking spot, we're actually going to hatch fill that area so truckers know not to back up in that area or to block that area because it's an emergency exit. So we're going to take this, and what I'm going to do beforehand is I'm going to grab the line tool, and we're going to make a line. That way it's easier to hatch. And I'm going to take it, and we're going to copy it again. Going to go right here. We're using the center point again, and we're just going to bring it to, instead of the dock doors, the exits. Right there. There's just 3 on that side. We're going to do it on this side too, and we're actually going to rotate it. We're going to copy it again, and whoop, we don't want to move it, we want to copy it. Copy it again, grab that. 1 exit, 2 exit, and then you have the 3rd exit. And with that being done, we're going to delete both of these and go up to our hatch tool up here. And what I'm going to do is fill in this first one. Select all of these, and this, and it already filled in correctly. We have it at a, select it again, The hatch pattern is at, or the scale pattern is at 70, so that's good. We're going to take that, and since it's selected already, we're going to copy it. And we're going to take it from the center point, bring it down here. We're actually just going to bring it in to everything here. And what I'm going to do is escape, and I'm going to copy it again. But this time, I'm going to copy from the other end. So we can grab right here, and we're just going to slide right on over. Center point right there. Center point right there. And then the center point right there. And as you can see now, we have our hatch area in the egress zones. That way we know not to park there. And it's going to be very similar to what we have in the handicap zones right here. That way we know people can't park there, so people can get out of their vehicles. Similar concept, except we just don't want trailers filling this egress path and exit path up for safety reasons. Alright, so that's going to wrap up the video here. It's going to be a little bit of a shorter one today just because it's not a whole lot of information that needs to be taken a long time on. I know the last one we made with the parking lot was really long. We're going to finish this parking lot up at some point, but I want to do it when we're talking about security and fencing. So there's probably still going to be a decent bit of parts coming along to this. We're going to focus back into the inside of the building here shortly. Just be aware and just be on the lookout for that video as well. But with that being said, thank you for watching. Hope you guys learned something and enjoy the rest of your day.